Back in the 1950s and 1960s, the space race was a major battle between two global superpowers, seeing America and Russia go head-to-head to develop spaceflight technology, reach the moon, and establish global supremacy. Today things are a little different though, with two billionaires, Branson and Bezos, competing against each other to, well, it's less clear. Yesterday, British billionaire Richard Branson headed to space on Virgin Galactic's so-called Unity spacecraft. Before we get into the billionaire versus billionaire element of this, let's first explain the flight and how Virgin's technology works. Unity is a SPACESHIPTWO model of spacecraft, named by Stephen Hawking back in 2006 when it was first unveiled. SPACESHIPTWO craft are designed to be reusable and carry up to 8 people, including their 2 pilots. The Unity spacecraft is actually attached to another larger plane, which takes off, carrying the craft to 15 kilometers, significantly higher than the 30,000 to 42,000 feet that commercial planes ordinarily fly at. Once reaching altitude, the plane releases the Unity craft, allowing Unity's rocket motor to ignite, blasting it upwards while it burns for about a minute. During this time, Branson and those on board didn't feel weightlessness yet, but will still have got incredible views looking back to Earth. During this rocket blast, the craft could reach up to 90 kilometers high, taking them just shy of the edge of space, commonly defined as 100 kilometers. It's towards the top of this cycle that weightlessness hits in, with Branson and the others expected to experience weightlessness for a few minutes as the craft crests this curve. Once this phase is over though, they strap back in and the tail booms fold back to prepare for re-entry. This is one of the more unique elements of Virgin's design, with these tail booms shifting position not only to facilitate safe re-entry, but also to improve stability and grant the pilots greater control over their re-entry speed. Something that was obviously crucial as it glided back into the New Mexico spaceport. So that's what happened yesterday. Branson and the rest of the crew got to experience an incredible flight, not only demonstrating Virgin Galactic's success, but also fulfilling one of Branson's life dreams, flying to the edge of space, with the billionaire saying that nothing could prepare him for the magical experience, something he'd dreamt of since childhood. This personal element of it is probably more important than it sounds though, as this battle between the two billionaires certainly is personal. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's founder and chief executive, is also the founder of Blue Origin, a company he started all the way back in 2000, 4 years before Virgin Galactic. As such, this is inherently personal for the world's richest man, who had hoped to beat Branson to this milestone, before his British rival moved the date of his flight forward by a few weeks. When Bezos does make it to space later this month though, he's hoping to still outdo Virgin. He might not be the first, but Bezos is hoping to go higher. You'll remember a moment ago that I said that Virgin's craft didn't quite reach the edge of space, defined by the 100-kilometer Kármán line. But Bezos is hoping to smash this line. That's not pure billionaire ego either, with Blue Origin's craft often reaching in excess of 106 kilometers high. Does that extra distance matter though? Well, if you're not a billionaire, then probably not. Both companies are experimenting with very different technology. Bezos' craft takes off and lands vertically and follows a vastly different flight pattern. Ultimately, this isn't that important to the non-billionaires among us. It's certainly pretty awesome that they're able to do this, and a real feat for their respective companies, but this isn't the same level of scientific innovation that NASA and other international space agencies are capable of. From their research, we can genuinely make scientific advances, but at least for the moment, these flights aren't delivering anything of that value. They'll likely argue that they're working to democratize space travel and make space tourism a reality. But with Virgin Galactic flights currently pegged at $250,000 and a seat with Bezos auctioning for $28 million, democratization might feel a little generous. As such, some are questioning why the billionaires are even pumping their capital into such an endeavor. Branson's Virgin Galactic are hoping to turn space tourism into a reality and a profitable business model, something that it certainly isn't at the moment. For Bezos and Blue Origin though, the vision is a little less clear, but with Bezos' wealth making Branson look, well, fairly ordinary, maybe that's less important. Maybe actually for him, it's about PR and capturing public attention, something that Branson has historically been a master of. Because of this, many question whether the money could have been better spent elsewhere, perhaps, well, even on Earth. What do you think though? Are you impressed by this technology, and would you like to take a flight on Virgin Galactic? Or is this just proof that billionaires aren't contributing enough to society and are too good at avoiding tax? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified every time we release a new video. Special thanks to our Patreon backers who make videos like this one possible. And if you want to see your name at the end of videos, then you too can back us on Patreon. The link to that is in the description.